Hi Aries, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. Just cleansing your space here before we begin. Gonna be doing a reading for my Aries. I have Aries anywhere in their birth chart. I'm not a stickler for that. If you were guided to this reading, you were guided to this reading. Cross-watchers, you are also welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has supported the channel. It really does mean the world to me. It allows the channel to grow, and it gets these messages out there to others who might need it, so thank you. For anybody out there who is interested in booking a private reading with me, all of that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, Aries, let's get into your reading. Universe, what does Aries need to know? What's going on in their energy that they might be unaware of? And what is it that you'd like to highlight at this time for them? What's going on with Aries, Universe? We have the Magician. We have the Magician. Aries, you have all the tools necessary in order to change your reality, in order to shift into any timeline that you want, right? The universe is in full support of you at this time because I see that shooting star here, right? Be careful with what you ask for, though, because you might just get it, right? It's like that song from the Pussycat Dolls, right? Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So be very, very careful with what it is that you ask for and what you're calling in, right? Because you're very, very strong and very, very powerful at this time, all right? You have all the tools necessary. The universe is in full support of you at this time. This is like very, very mercurial energy here. So maybe some of you guys could even be dealing with like a Virgo or even a Gemini. Or you could have like those people in your life here that are heavily influencing you and guiding you. Tell me more. You have everything that you need at this time, Aries. Tell me more for Aries, please. We have the Six of Pentacles. So we do have a restoration here, a balancing of the scales, right? In a physical sense, right? So this tells me that you guys are coming out of a period of lack, because things are now balancing out for you. Something here about karma as well, right? You've repaid your karmic debt, and you're starting off with a fresh, clean slate, Aries. It's a fresh, clean slate. Balance is being restored here. I'm also hearing things had to fall away in order for you to make room for better things, right? It's like the universe was saying it's not that you weren't trying hard enough. It's that the universe was saying you were worth so much more. You were worth so much more. That's why you went through those struggles. That's why you went through those tribulations. That's why you went through those lessons here. We do have the back of Judgment here at the bottom of the deck, right? I'm using the vice versa deck, right? This is facing Judgment, and then this is coming out of Judgment, right? So you're coming out of Judgment, right? You've taken accountability for the role that you played in the past, right? You're seeing how your choices influenced your outcome, right? And that in itself is a lesson, right? That in itself is powerful. Tell me more for Aries, please. We have the Queen of Wands. And the first thing I notice is she has her eyes closed, but yet she's still standing there confident, holding that wand in her hand like, I know my place. I know my place. Right? She's heavily grounded as well, because her throne here is made out of roots pouring out from the ground, right? So you're very grounded at this time, and you're also unmovable You're unmovable and unshakable in your spirit and in your core, right? You're standing tall, you're standing proud, you're standing powerful, you're standing confident. This is you embracing also your divine feminine energy, right? Because we as humans, right, we're like the yin and yang, right? We have the divine masculine and divine feminine within us, right? So it's like now you guys are calling in, receiving what you know that is yours, right? Because your eyes are closed, you're very confident, you're trusting in your inner monologue, you're trusting in your inner voice, you're trusting in your intuition, right? The one that connects you with your higher self. Tell me more for Aries, please. Tell me more for Aries. We have the Temperance card, right? This is you having, and in this Temperance card, we also do have, you know, the Strength showing up. We have the Lion from the Strength card showing up here, right? So it's like you're being your own warrior here, right? It's like you're allowing yourself to roar, but you're also embracing the new life, the new you, right? Because Temperance is all about alchemizing the old with the new, right? Where we've been to where we want to go, right? And you've done the healing work, right? You've gone within, you were brave, you were courageous, right? You looked at your ego straight in the face in order for you to better understand yourself. And it's funny too, because we do have, you know, this structure here in the back, which is the same structure that the Hanged Man uses, right? When he's stuck in place, when he's suspended in midair. So something here about you've gained a different perspective by alchemizing your energy, by cleansing your energy, by healing your energy. Tell me more for Aries, please. Tell me more for Aries. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. This is something heading directly your way that you have been manifesting, that you have been calling in, right? And this could come as a shock and as a surprise here. I feel like you don't see something coming. You don't see this coming in. Because you're not meant to at this time. You're not meant to. You're not meant to, right? But you've had faith that all in due time, right? That's why you haven't wavered from your position, because you know that everything has its time and everything has its place. And you have just been waiting for that divine timing, and that timing is now. Right? And while you were waiting for that divine timing of that moment for this to happen, whatever this is that you have been manifesting, this new reality, this new timeline that you have been calling in, right? I feel like what you don't already know is that you've already stepped into it. You've already stepped into it. And now you're getting ready to receive the fruits of that timeline. Tell me more for Aries, please. We have the Strength card, the Five of Cups, and the Devil. Oi! This is, again, like, strength here showing up. Strength here is showing up. You're gonna need a little bit of courage when this thing shows up here. You are. This Five of Cups energy, though, you know, it's the backside of the Five of Cups. So, somebody here is done focusing on a loss. They're done focusing on a loss. And this is breaking free from some kind of chain, right? Because somebody here is having the courage to move on from something here that's been holding them back, that's been chaining them down here, right? It's like you guys have given up your desires, right? And not like Not like in a bad way, like we all have desires here, but like, it's like, you know, there's a time and a place to feed those, right? That's not your only priority here. You're looking for something with a little bit more love, and this rose is popping up, so it's like there's a new cycle here with this new rose that's popping up, right? It's like out of the darkness, you were still able to create something beautiful. Even though you were probably walking alone in the dark, manifesting, balancing out your karma. And this is like heavily like you have been working on your shadow self. And I'm getting the sense of like, some of you guys might not even feel like you've made any progress, but you have. You have made progress. You have made strides. Tell me more for Aries, please. Knight of Swords, Judgment. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I don't even know if the camera's gonna catch all of this. There's that Judgment card again, right? Taking accountability for something that has happened, dropping some kind of heavy burden here, and there is some kind of you are definitely going to be reaching some kind of communication here. You're definitely receiving some kind of communication here, but the backside of the World card, there's something here that's not over. It's something here that's not over, and I know we started off this message really, really positive, right? There's something here that needs to be laid to rest from the past, right? Like I said, you guys have made great progress and great strides, even though you might not sense and you might not feel it. But there is something here that needs to end, that you need to drop. And has something here to do with something that you're still holding on to. Whether it's a belief, whether it's a physical thing. For some of you, this could be like, maybe you guys are, you're smokers, and maybe you've been wanting to give that up. Now is the time to do that. Now is the time to do that. Drop some kind of heavy burden here. This Death card, y'all. There's going to be a moment that is coming up for you, Aries. That's going to be the final tipping point. I feel like you've already swayed the scale in your favor by working on your shadow self, right? You've done everything that you can do within yourself, but there is an individual attached to you. And that you know, and I feel like you've been distancing yourself because you've been keeping your silence, right? You've been keeping your silence. Her eyes are closed, so it's like you're trying not to pay attention to it. You've been trying to ignore it. But it's coming back around so that way you can finally say goodbye, and that's the final tipping point of this scale. That's the final tipping point. It's dropping a heavy burden here, something that's been weighing you down. It's been very heavy. Getting rid of some kind of baggage here. We do have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but we do have the backside. Everyone's bloody. You still see all the smoke from the war here. Like, it was a challenging war. It was a challenging fight, but you came out victorious, right? And maybe you don't feel like a winner, right? Because the battle was long. The battle was hard, right? The battle was challenging, right? It brought a lot of pain. It brought a lot of anguish here, but it's finally over. It's finally going to be over. It's finally going to be over, Aries. I feel like this is you holding somebody accountable as well, right? Because you've taken your accountability, right? You've worked within yourself, and now you're holding somebody accountable because this person wants to return back, and I feel like you're laying down the law. You're laying down the law, right? You're letting this person know, like, hey, I have healed. I have healed. I'm not the same person that I used to be. So you cannot keep treating me as the old version of myself. And maybe that's what this is. There are people around you who have still been treating you as the old you, Aries, and you're not that person anymore. Some people don't like it when we change and we evolve, right? Because certain things don't mean the same to us anymore, right? Our values grow. Our values change over time as we age, right? And it's like, this is somebody who's been so used to the way that you were, Aries, that they don't like the fact that you're growing. They don't like the fact that you're manifesting. They don't like the fact that you're trying to shift timelines, right? Because it makes these people insecure that you're not going to take them with you. Alrighty, Spirit, help me clarify this Devil card, please. Why is the Devil here? The World card. And the Hierophant. It could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn. I do have Scorpio here, I have Sag. Like I said earlier, I also have Virgo and Gemini here. Leo's also here as well. A World card. Something here that needs to come to an end. That's why the Devil is here, right? You need to end this. You need to block this communication, right? You need to maybe set up a boundary here and let people know that they cannot treat you the same way that they used to treat you. Tell me about this Judgment card. Why is Judgment here? The Ten of Wands in the reverse. Interesting, the Ten of Wands is next. Right, Judgment's here because we haven't dropped it yet. The Two of Cups. Yeah, holding somebody accountable here for their actions and the roles that they played in your life here. Refusing to let something go, refusing to let you move on, right? But yet not wanting to build with you, but wanting to take from you, right? Maybe wanting to put all these responsibilities and burdens on you, but not willing to pick up their end of the bargain here, right? It's all about equal give and take now. The scales have been unbalanced way too long in your life, Aries, for you to continue to give to people who just want to continue to throw responsibilities and burdens on top of you and make it your problem, right? And it's like, I feel like you've learned the lesson of, like, if I'm the only one giving into a relationship, is it really even a relationship? Right? And whatever it is, platonic, romantic, whatever, right? Whatever. Is it really a relationship? Tell me about this World card here. Tell me about this World card, please, Spirit. The Hanged Man, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's letting something go, letting some kind of conflict go, right? It's like gaining a new perspective with that Hanged Man. There's that Hanged Man that I was talking about earlier from this Temperance card, right? It's like you see things in a whole new, different light now, right? And somebody here doesn't, right? They don't. Somebody here is very... It's like they're very stuck in their ways here, right? They're unwilling to change. It's like you're giving up something. You're giving up your stance. Maybe you're giving up fighting, right? It's like there's like people who've been in your life who like have been in heavy competition with you, Aries. Life is not a competition, right? We are all given our own journey, right? That's why we all have separate lives, right? You know, God didn't say in this Bible or whatever religion you believe in, right? You know, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to have this job, you need to have this career, right? Because that's what society created, right? It's what society created. It's not what the universe intended. You're giving up that competition, right? It's like, I'm not competing with anybody in life, right? Because life is not a competition, because your life is your own, right? And nobody will understand your experiences, nobody will understand your soul's calling, and nobody will ever understand the shoes that you walk in. But we have somebody here who's like, it's like they're stuck in the matrix, right? They care about society, they care about the looks, they care about winning, like feeling like they're winning. Like, let these people feel like they win. That's fine, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, we're all going to the same spot, right? And that's 6 feet below the ground. So you can win as much as you want in life, right? But you're not taking that with you into the next. Wherever we go from here, right? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? You know that there's no growth with whatever situation that this is, right? Platonic, family, friends. Hell, this could even be like a workplace, right? But there's no growth where you're at. That's why you're giving it up. It's the final step to creating the life that you want, right? Tell me about the Death card, please. Tell me about the Death card, please. Tell me about death. Why is the Death card here for Aries? The Four of Swords. Tell me more, please. Yeah, you have no more love for this situation, right? It's like, it's dead, done, and gone, right? There's no more love for these people anymore, right? For some of you, this could be a Scorpio in your life, Aries, and you're just like, I'm done. I don't have the feelings for you like I used to. It's like you're seeing people for who they truly are now, right? And you can't deny it any longer, and it makes you like sick to your stomach, right? And that's why this Death is here. It's like you need to focus on you. You need to focus on you. With the Four of Swords, right? It's time to heal. It's time to nurture yourself, right? Don't let anything off your healing path. Don't let anything knock you off your healing path, Aries. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, right? There's no love. There's no abundance here. It's like you know, the longer that this energy stays linger to you, it's blocking you access to new opportunities here. It is. It is. And that is what I have for y'all, Aries. You're going to be extremely victorious. If this reading resonates with you guys, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. But you have been very victorious, Aries. You are. The battle was not easy. It was not easy. It was painful. It was a struggle. But you're making it through on the other end, right? Remember, keep in mind, Aries, that you are the magician. I'm sending you all lots of love and light, right? Continue to listen to that inner voice, that inner calling. Continue to ground yourself, right? And continue to manifest. Continue to have faith in what it is that you want, because you are in full support of the universe, right? And that's what I have for y'all, Aries. Sending you all lots of love and light. Ciao.